Are you struggling to have a good credit score? Is your credit score not increasing even though you are doing the things that you're supposed to be doing? Hi, my name is Tanogazi Dese and I am a financial coach. I do offer one-on-one personal finance coaching and mentorship. On today's video, we are going to be talking about the importance of maintaining a good credit score. Guys, your credit score is your ticket to wealth and success. If you use it correctly and you use it wisely, it can take you far. And that is why it is very, very important to take care of your credit score. We don't go around opening accounts for omakazi and abomalume with our credit scores. No, guys, we do not do that. Now, on today's video, let's look on ways that you can use or do to rather improve your credit score. There's many ways, guys, that you can do this, but I'll just look at the mostly important ones. So for me, at number one, I want you to know that paying your account on time is really, really important. Now, if your clothing account, you're supposed to pay it on the last day of each month, either the 31st or the 30th, then you need to do that, guys. You cannot pay it on the 1st or on the 2nd or on the 5th and say that, I've forgotten about it. It's really not a big problem as long as I've paid it. No. You've got it all wrong if you've been doing that, and you need to stay away from that. You need to stop doing that today. It's even better to pay it before the due date. If you can, say for example, you're getting paid on the 25th and your account installment is due on the last day of the month, you can pay it on the 25th. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What is wrong is to pay it on the 1st or on the 2nd. Point number two for me is paying the minimum required amount. So again, let's make an example that clothing account, you're supposed to pay 500 rand on that account, and you go around like, let me put 450 this month, let me put 400 next month, let me put 250 that month. You are all doing it wrong. If the agreement between you and the credit provider says that you must pay 500 rands every month, then you do so. It's even better to add additional payments on there. If you have an extra 50 rands, throw it there. If you do have an extra 100 rands, you do throw it there. That is very, very important, guys, because remember that your creditor or your credit provider sends this information to the bureaus, which will then record your payment behavior and your payment history, and that's what makes up your credit score and your credit report. It is your behavior when it comes to debt agreements, to credit agreements with the service providers. Number three for me, it's the credit utilization. So this one, to explain what it is, it's rather the utilization, how you use the credit that is given to you. Again, let's make a simple example, guys. Saying that you have a clothing account and the credit that you are given by, a certain store, whether it's Mr. Price, Ackermans, Woolworths, whatever you name them, it's 2,000 rands for argument's sake. At least use 1,000 rands going down. You can't use the entire credit that is given to you, the entire 2,000 rands, and be like, I'm still gonna pay it off. No. What that means, or what information that sends to the creditor, is that you are dependent on that credit card that has been given to you, or that clothing account. You cannot do things without it. So that's the negative information that it sends to the credit provider, or to the credit bureaus rather. And the other thing that we need to remember is that credit bureaus are using the different systems that they have. We've got about 4 credit bureaus in South Africa, being the TransUnion one, the Experian one, My Credit Check, My Credit Expect. We've got quite a few, and lastly we've got the one which you can download their app, which is Clear Score. Okay, but the one thing that we need to remember and understand about Clear Score is that they are not the actual credit bureau. What they do, they receive data from these institutions, and then they update their database, and that is why sometimes they take longer to update the information. So those are very, very important things, guys, that we need to understand. So we said that number one, it is paying on the actual date. Number 2, we said it's paying the actual minimum installment that we have agreed to pay on a monthly basis, if it's on a monthly basis. Number 3, it's the credit utilization, guys. How much you spend on the credit that is available to you. Those are very, very important things. And lastly, what I've said at the beginning is that you don't go around opening, clothing accounts for people, taking up loans for brothers and sisters, or, we know guys, a lot of us have experienced this, whereby you say, no, ngumakazi, ngumalume, it's my sister, it's my brother, it's my boyfriend. Even the worst scenario, guys, it's a worst case scenario, I don't want to go there. But those are the things that you need to stay away from, okay? So credit score, guys, credit report is very, very important. It says who you are, how you honor your credit agreements with your credit providers, which is very, very important. So those are the things that you need to take care of. Make sure that you're doing them well consistently to see your credit score increasing. Now, I always say that at least your credit score should be anything around 600 points going up. If you are still below 600, then you need to work a little more harder to make sure that your credit score comes up. More especially if you're someone who knows that they're going to be buying a car very soon, they're going to be buying a house very soon. You really, you really need to have that credit score sitting above 600. So there are benefits of having a good credit score. Hence, I'm saying that make sure that your credit score stays above 600 rands. 600 points. And if you are less than that, then there's a little bit of a work that you need to do. Some of these advantages is that you get easy access to finance. Whatever you want to finance, at least it is easier for you to access finance to that. Number 2, you get to be able to negotiate for a lower interest rate. That is another topic for another day, whereby we need to learn and start, understanding that we can negotiate for a lower interest rate. That is very, very important. So those are the benefits of having a good credit score. So please feel free to comment below with your credit score currently. What is your credit score? How would you like your credit score to improve? What, points would you like your credit score to be? Is your credit score still below, 500? Are you around 500 and something points? Please feel free to comment below. Ask any questions on the comments. I'll be more than happy to make a video again and answer some of the questions that you guys might have around improving your credit score. Thank you so much for staying with me on this video. Please do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that when a new video is loaded, then you get to be notified and don't miss out, girl, so that you can claim back your financial freedom and your financial wellness. Thank you for staying with me. I'll see you guys on the next video. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.